sorry, but Agent 86 is not available to take your call.
Max, this is the Chief.
Oh, hi, Chief.
Where are you, Max? You're late.
Agent 99 and I just arrived at the theater. Oh, hey, look at all of the choices available at the concession stand.
Oh, Max, come on. We need to get inside.
Can I just grab something real quick?
Max, food and drink are not allowed inside the theater. Didn't you see the sign?
Oh, right.
Don't worry, Max. There will be a 15-minute intermission. You can get snacks then, or even send a candygram to one of the performers.
All right, let's go inside. Wait a minute, 99. I see people in the audience with all sorts of gadgets and what appear to be communication and recording devices. Chief, I request the cone of silence.
No, Max, that thing never works anyway.
But Chief, what if they're chaos agents?
Well, remind them that video and photography are not allowed, as well as to please silence their cell phones.
Does that include...
Yes, Max. Shoe phones too.
Rats. I do have one last question, Chief.
Now what, Max?
Will I get to meet my adoring fans after the show?
The audience can meet the cast in the rotunda after the show, but we better remind them not to stop in the lobby or hallways, as that blocks other audience members trying to leave the theater.
Good point, 99. But can we please get on with it now?
On our way, Chief. Come on, 99. We want to welcome everyone to this production of PetSmart.
Max.
Yes, 99?
It's Get Smart.
Missed it by that much.
That's all right, Max. I'll say it. Dynamics Community Theater proudly presents Get Smart.
Attention! Your attention, please. This is Washington, D.C. Somewhere in this city is the central office of an organization known simply as Control. Its exact location is top secret. Its business is counter-espionage.
Very careful.
I am very.
And somewhere on the campus of an important university near Washington, a scientist is about to test a tiny-scale model of a new instrument known as the Inthermo. An instrument so powerful it may alter the present structure of world power. Such a device, of course, would be a prime target for Chaos, the international organization of evil.
Fred, what about the target?
Target?
For Professor Dante's test?
Oh, sure, I'll get it.
Happily for the free world, the evil forces of Chaos are countered by Control. Right at this very moment, the bright torch of liberty is being shielded by one of Control's top employees. A man who lives a life of danger and intrigue. A man carefully trained in every art of a secret agent. This man has expert professional knowledge of every deadly weapon. He's adept at karate and jujitsu. He speaks many languages. Above all, he's a master of disguise, able to assume the protective coloration for whatever terrain he encounters. In other words, he can melt into any background, go unnoticed as part of any group.
You've got to be kidding.
Who are you?
I'm Maxwell Smart, fellow student, here to help Professor Dante with his experiment. Excuse me.
He's using a tough target for the experiment. They're globes of hardened steel.
Where's Professor Dante?
Hiya, Prof.
off. Where is Professor Zelinka? She's to assist.
She stopped to make a phone call.
A phone call?
Professor Zelinka is absolutely dedicated to the success of the Inferno.
I see.
All of you over here.
The targets are like armor plate.
Exactly.
Want the Inferno into the building?
Oh, no. Just the target.
Maybe you better explain how it works. Simply.
Well, this tiny scale model is about to demonstrate how the basic principle of reactive thermal concentricity holds true. Actually, the dynamics of the catalytic phenomenon are expressed in direct ratio to its initial molecular conclusion. Yeah?
Right. Maybe you better explain it again. More simply.
Professor Zelinka, you tried.
If Farmer Brown takes 5 molecules to the market, and Farmer Green takes 3 molecules to the market...
Okay, let's get on with the test.
Don't push it. Now, have the device programmed for the tiny steel cylinders on that table. Now, we make this minor adjustment. Yeah. Now, back out of the bay, Everyone ready?
Wow, it worked! They've been incinerated.
By the little scaled model.
This is terrible.
Terrible, Professor Dante?
I was almost hoping it would not work.
But why?
This is a miniature. Think of the destructive power of a full-sized Inferno. Think of such a weapon in the wrong hands.
Yes, think of it! Think of such a weapon in the hands of chaos! No, it's unthinkable. The world does not have to contemplate a potential catastrophe of such magnitude because of control, the organization of good. Ever vigilant, the secret skilled agent from control is on guard, unnoticed, unsuspected.
Let us get the model back to the lab safely.
We will see to it, Professor.
What is with that guy?
That ringing sounds like, but it couldn't be.
Careful, students! Careful, you! Careful!
Agent 86, Maxwell Smart here.
86, report to headquarters immediately.
Wait a minute, who is this?
This is the chief. Who else will be calling you on your shoe?
Well, there's no such thing as being too careful. Would you mind giving me today's password?
This is an emergency, 86. There is no time.
I'm afraid you'll have to further identify yourself.
I'm telling you, 86, this is the chief.
If
Now,
you can't give me the password, I'll accept either the countersign or today's secret code number. My life could depend on it.
get in here, Max, or I will personally tear you apart.
That's good enough for me, Chief. I'm on my way. 44. Agent 44.
You knew I was here, 86, but you didn't stop them from going ahead with the test?
Stop them?
Suppose Professor Dante had aimed the thermal too low.
Listen, 44, we're all expendable here. Well, most of us are expendable.
Actually, I'm not having a very good time on this job at all. I mean, no mingling with glamorous co-eds, no swapping notes with that Professor Zelinka, no sports at all, no crazy student activities.
Take it easy, 44.
I don't even get to wear a trench coat.
Now, listen.
A spy can only take so much. Sneaking around these corridors, sleeping on a zinc table in the laboratory with nothing to keep me warm but a Bunsen burner. Hiding, always hiding. 86, I want to come in from the cold.
Come on, get a grip. Here, blow.
You won't tell me about this back at headquarters.
Of course not. I know what you're going through.
Oh, they wouldn't like it.
You know, sometimes it helps to have a good cry.
Try telling that to the chief. He hates to see his men cry.
The chief! Listen, I'm called back to headquarters. You're in charge here.
Another knife on the zinc table in the lab.
And guard the Inferno with your life.
I slipped a note in the pocket of your trench coat. It's important.
Oh, secret information?
Requisition for a rubber mattress.
Miss Finch, what do you make of this?
My security rating isn't high enough. I haven't seen those papers.
I've been meaning to do something about that. While I'm talking to 86, can you please check on the plans for our VIP from Scandinavia and see what's going on?
Yes, Chief.
Oh, and don't forget to order that new filter for my tropical fish tank.
You're expected, 86.
Oh, call me Max.
Wouldn't that be too familiar? I mean, an ordinary secretary and controls top agent.
Maybe you're right.
About time, 86. I thought I told you to be careful around Professor Dante and to stay out of his way while you were guarding him.
Chief, it's not my fault. The man simply hates to be watched, and he's got a thing about secret agents.
We see another complaint.
Oh, what is it this time?
He says you have set his work back 6 months.
What? Me? Set his work back 6 months? That's ridiculous. 3, maybe 4.
Max, Professor Dante is doing tremendously important work, and it's very important that we do nothing that upsets him while he's working.
Let's lay our cards on the table, Chief. Give it to me straight. Do you want to put another man in charge of this case?
Hey, you know what, Max? That's really not a bad
Of course not. I know you've got confidence in me.
Actually, another agent
So
just
let's
might...
say no more about it.
Who's with Dante now?
Oh, 44. And he gave me a requisition.
I will send him a box of tissues. I wish he wouldn't cry so much. I hate when my men cry.
Chief, as long as I'm in charge, you'll never have to worry about that.
Well, not so fast, Max. I gotta sort this out. We have a puzzling new case, and I really think that we should...
What's that, Chief?
Take it easy. Just a reminder, it's time for me to feed my tropical fish. I just got some new neon tetras.
Chief, how can you think about tropical fish at a time like this?
Looking after these fish is the only thing that relaxes me, Max.
Oh, what's the puzzling new case?
Kidnapping.
Oh, who do you want me to kidnap?
No, Max, if anything, I want you to prevent the kidnapping. My fish seem to like this new food.
Let's stick to business, Chief. You need your best man on the job. And once Chaos learns about the Inferno,
Well, research takes forever, and 44 can handle a routine security case. We have a more immediate problem on our hands.
oh, what's that?
These blondes!
Blonde?
In the past 4 days, 3 blondes have been abducted from this area right here. What do you make of that?
Well, it's either a conspiracy or a guy with a very weird hobby.
These are the girls. All of them are registered at the Hotel Kremlin. 86? 86, are you listening to me?
Yeah, Chief.
At first I thought it was a police problem, but there are more and more clues pointing towards chaos, as if they are challenging us. And I didn't see much point to it. But my secretary, Miss Finch, told me that today Princess Ingrid of Scandinavia is coming to Washington, and she is a blonde too. Any questions so far?
Can I see number 3 again?
You know, Princess Ingrid is going to be traveling incognito, which means she does not want to deal with security or newspaper people. But we have got to protect her.
Chief, I don't see why Chaos would suddenly start kidnapping blondes. Even
don't-
Princess Ingrid.
I don't either, but...
And it's a lot more important what Professor Dante is working on.
Well, Miss Finch also reminded me that NATO is having their meeting in Scandinavia this week. So, if anything happens to Princess Ingrid while she's here, that could seriously compromise our government's position.
Wait a minute, Chief. 3 blondes being kidnapped, and Princess Ingrid's a blonde in the NATO meeting. Oh, that could all be a coincidence.
Yeah, I know, but there is something fishy somewhere, and we cannot ignore
We
it.
cannot ignore what Professor Dante is doing.
Oh, I have no intention of ignoring that,
May
but
I come in, Chief?
if it's important,
I wouldn't know, Chief, but I found out where Princess Ingrid will be staying. The Hotel Kremlin.
oh, I don't see what difference it... The Hotel Crane.
She took a suite.
Well, that means... And the kidnappings. And... All right, that settles it. Max, you are to drop everything you are doing and begin protecting Princess Ingrid.
Chief, 44 can't guard the Inferno by himself, and once Chaos learns that it's no longer in the experimental stage...
Wait. No longer in the experimental stage?
That's right. This afternoon, the professor used it to incinerate some globes of hardened steel.
Wait, no, it's nowhere near completion.
Aha! You're thinking of the full-scale model. What he used today was a miniature replica.
And the miniature incinerated steel.
Chief, if Chaos got their hands on a fully operational model, it wouldn't take them long. It would be ugly, Chief.
Oh, I have no intention of dropping the guard on the Inferno. But we are so understaffed right now.
Chief, if you don't mind me mentioning, there were some special reasons for putting 86 on the new case.
And once again, we cannot drop the guard on the Inferno. Maybe it is a coincidence with these blondes.
My guess is that Chaos is up to something around the Hotel Kremlin.
Yes. What? A 4th blonde's been kidnapped.
Ask where it happened.
Where did... Hodgkins, if there's any new equipment, bring it in. 86 is going to need it. Well, you guessed right. The 4th blonde was kidnapped at the bus station across the street from the Hotel Kremlin.
Can't be 4 coincidences, Chief.
The reason for putting 86 on the new case is in his folder.
Smart. Saxton? Salzburg? Schwartz. Now, this Schwartz, he's a real go-getter.
Wait a minute, Chief. I'll have 44 of that. I can handle both cases. Think of how I handled 2 assignments the last time.
Hodgkins, get Schwartz in here right away. What's he doing in Rangoon? He's being held prisoner. Well, at least he's on the job.
Wait, Chief, with 44 at the lab, between the 2 of us, I know we can handle it. Chief, I am ready to go.
Max!
Oh, sorry about that, Chief.
Perhaps this will have the information you wanted?
Can happen to anybody, Chief.
Very efficient, Miss Finch. This is why we wanted Smart on the Princess Ingrid case.
The name's familiar.
Yeah. Well, 5 years ago, her father came to speak in front of the United Nations, and you saved his life.
It's coming back to me. Of course, I can't be expecting to remember everybody whose life I've saved.
Well, Princess Ingrid was with him at the time, so she's going to remember you.
Probably, yeah.
Well, that's the point. She will know you and trust you.
From what I hear, if you don't mind, Chief, it's 86 or no one. She hates being guarded.
Max, I am putting her safety in your hands.
You won't regret this, Chief. She'll be as safe as the Inferno.
Yeah. about the Intherma. Tell Hodgkins we're waiting to see that equipment.
Right away.
Max, about the Intherma, I have decided to put another agent on the case.
Chief!
To assist you.
You think I need assistance?
Max, when I consider everything that's going on, I would assign more agents to this case if I could.
Chief, there's something about these two cases you're not telling me.
Well, call it a hunch, and it is just a hunch, but if Chaos is planning a major operation, you are going to be our first line of defense, and you will be exposed to every danger imaginable.
And loving it.
Got a teletype this morning. Mr. Big disappeared from Hong Kong 10 days ago.
Mr. Big?
Yes, and if he's risk coming here, run a Chaos operation, well, maybe it's not that important.
Chief, if you'd feel better with me taking an assistant, I'll go along with it.
Good. Agent 99 will meet you across the street at the Hotel Cranley at the bus station.
Okay, how will I know 99?
99 will find you and will use the code New York Mets win double header.
New York Mets win double header. Got it, Chief.
About the Inthermo, the miniature incinerated steel, how does this thing work?
Well, basically, it's conversion of molecules from their initial formation into a different structure.
In simpler terms, Max.
If Farmer Brown takes 5 molecules, and Farmer Green takes 3...
I get the general idea. Hodgkins, I hope you have some useful equipment for 86.
We have a few surprises for Chaos this time, Chief.
All I really need is my locker key.
Oh, let's not stop with a locker key.
He's on a very serious mission, Hodgkins. 2 missions.
In that case, you'll want this fountain pen. Actually, it is a secret pellet carrier. This smaller pellet, this one, is a concussion pellet. Throw it against anything, or activate it by heat, and it will blow a 10 by 15 foot hole in a room of that size.
And this larger pellet, it is. Max, I suppose you know what this one's for.
Larger rooms?
Max, Chaos has a way of making people talk, and if you are captured and things are getting really tough, that is your ace in the hole. When swallowed, that pellet will cause painless death within 20 seconds. Any questions, Max?
Yes. How do I get them to take it?
Get on with the rest of the equipment.
Mirrored cufflinks.
Oh, can I see some in gold, please?
Really, Chief?
Max, these are very serious threats. I really hope we put the right man on the job.
Oh, no question about that, Chief. Is there?
Get on with the rest of it.
This is our most exciting development. The 27F cigarette lighter.
I am your best man, Chief. I'll prove it. I'll prove it all over again.
You sight it through the wick.
Maybe even sooner than you think.
It fires a 22 caliber bullet.
And what?
I said that it fires.
Oh, who would have thought a 22 could do that much damage?
You smashed my aquarium!
Sorry about that, Chief.
Well, don't just stand there and do something! Oh, man, my tropical fish!
They're all flopping on the floor. Water, get
Gee,
water.
don't step on the neon tetras!
Gee, Chief.
Max, call for help!
Like lightning.
Hurry!
Emergency, emergency. This is headquarters control. We need a fishbowl. Repeat, a fishbowl. Yes, you heard right. Say,
Max.
you sound a little bit...
Max.
Yeah, Chief.
You're talking into the red one.
Yeah, and it sounds like I'm talking to...
The president!
Wrong number.
Not just the president. You've alerted the Pentagon. Polaris submarines. There are military bases being scrambled all over the world right now.
Very efficient, Chief. You know, I'd better be getting along to the bus station now.
Yes, Max, you should. And don't forget the code. New York Mets win doubleheader.
Very good, Chief. I'd like to see the day that will happen.
That's your next stop. Bus station.
Got it,
Don't forget the recognition signal.
You got it, Chief. New York Mets win doubleheader. New York Mets win doubleheader. New York Mets win doubleheader.
Leaving Washington, D.C. at 4:50 with stops in Baltimore, Philadelphia, and terminating New York City. Bus now loading on platform 7.
You know, it's very embarrassing walking through a bus station with someone listening to a transistor radio.
It's off. I just couldn't believe I was hearing, that's all.
You were just listening to a baseball game.
But did you hear?
Hear what?
What happened at Shea Stadium in New York?
Shea Stadium? Come on, where was our bus?
Man, the New York Mets won a doubleheader.
So?
The Mets. Yankees, I understand, but it's the Mets.
Mr. Big. Mr. Big.
No enemies in sight, my sector. Mary Wong reporting.
No control agents, my sector. Shirley Wong reporting.
Looks like an ordinary bus station to me. Betsy reporting.
Betsy who?
Betsy Wong.
Very good. All clear, Mr. Big.
So far, perfect.
Perfect. I'm sure by now they noticed you dropped out of sight in Hong Kong 10 days ago.
I wanted them to notice.
But exposing yourself in this way, they could suspect you're here in Washington, D.C.
I want them to suspect.
What? The bus station? Across the street from the Hotel Cramley?
Perfect.
Mr. Big, I understand there's something peculiar going on at Control Headquarters.
I wouldn't say something peculiar, Goss. I'd say something fishy. You know what to do.
Yes, Mr. Big.
Suspect a control agent exiting taxi and approaching bus terminal.
Leave them to me.
That's what we're doing, Goss. All right. We move on to the next phase at the Hotel Cranley. Move!
I can't wait to get back to New York. Know what I just heard?
The smog blew over and somebody saw the sun. I wonder where's platform 7.
The Mets won a doubleheader!
Could you tell me where's platform 7?
I don't know anything.
Wait here while I ask information.
Get a late edition, will you? Something with the sports section? What do you know? The Mets won a doubleheader.
Did I hear you right? The Mets won a doubleheader?
That's right.
Any new developments from chaos?
The only development, they must have got a little hitting.
What about the blonde?
If they're getting hits, what difference does the color of their hair make?
Aren't you 99?
No, I'm 14 and a half.
Platform 7 is this way.
Anything in the paper?
You're right, the Mets took both games.
The Mets really won a doubleheader. stupid ball team, you can't even count on them to lose.
You don't understand. The score was 99 to 86.
Now that's ridiculous. Baseball scores never... 99?
86.
Say, you're a girl.
You noticed.
As a matter of fact, have you noticed anything suspicious, 99?
So many suspicious things, it's making me, well, suspicious.
Could you give that to me again, 99?
It's almost as though they're wanting us to suspect.
They're beginning to slip up, that's all. They've kidnapped too many blondes in this one area.
That's what I mean.
Now, I better get over to the university and check on 44 and head over to the Cramley. Hold on a second.
What is it?
Someone is watching us. Take a look.
Where?
No, don't turn around. Use my mirrored cufflinks.
Who is he?
Probably part of a reception committee from Chaos.
What are you going to do?
You divert him for just a moment while I use my locker key.
Pardon me, sir, but could you tell me where I'll find Platform 7?
I don't know anything about a platform or 7.
Oh, well, no.
Agent 13.
Yes, 86.
Man behind me, gun under his arm. Probably a Chaos agent. Put plan Y14 into effect. 99 lives to divert him. All right?
All right.
There you go. Right there.
Okay, we should be going now. There's something over here I want to show you.
This way.
Yes, this way.
And you'll show me something very interesting.
Something very interesting. How about that? Good hunting, 13. The old locker trick. That's the second time this month. Come on, 99.
To be witnessing one of Professor Dante's demonstrations. This mess is inexcusable. The lecture scheduled for today is canceled.
We're sorry, Professor Zelinka.
Look, we've gathered up all the trash.
I was about to put it in the trash can even before you mentioned it.
Professor Dante's laboratory. The ashtrays are overflowing. Empty Coke bottles. Use tissues!
We said we're sorry. We've picked up everything. There's no reason to cancel the lecture.
It is canceled! Go home! Go home now! Go!
Never got mad at the mess before.
If you ask me, she was just looking for an excuse to tell us off.
Anyway, the lecture's canceled.
So, we'll go home. Or maybe we can see if the Fortune Cookie Club is open this early.
Fortune Cookie Club's always open this early. Come on, let's throw this trash away.
Did you hear a phone ringing a little while ago?
Couldn't be. There's no phone in here.
Sounded like a phone to me.
I better try 44 again. There's been no answer from him.
44 must be there. He's the only one on guard now at the laboratory.
If he's allowed himself to be diverted away from the Inferno, I will break him.
But you're in charge. He'd never move, not without direct orders from you.
Then why doesn't he answer? Ring finally.
"44 here.
Oh, 86 here. Find anything?
I've got claustrophobia.
Now.
You wouldn't believe the stuff that gets dumped on me.
Don't whimper.
Oh, look, 86. I'm trying to get a hold of myself. Do you have anything?
About what?
About my relief?
Listen, man, the pressure's on and we're spread thin.
You mean, no? Really?
44, I'd switch places with you if I could, but I have to go guard some blonde Scandinavian princess.
Warn him to be careful. I'm sure Chaos is planning something major.
Look, 86, if you'd really like to change places with me, I would be more than happy to guard that.
No time for that, 44. I'm hanging up now and heading to the Kremlin. Oh, and consider yourself on intermediate alert.
I'm not up to an intermediate alert. I'm not even up to a regular alert, 86. You know that.
Get a grip, man. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And remember, American secret agents don't whimper. Oh, excuse me, 99.
Quite all right, 86. Mr. Smart. Max.
We're on duty, 99.
Yes, 86, of course, 86. If you'd like to go out to the university to help 44, I'm sure I can manage with Princess Ingrid.
Well, the chief figures I'm the only one capable of handling the princess.
He must have tremendous confidence in you.
Let's get over to the Kremlin.
I have a hunch those working out blondes might still be in the vicinity.
Just can't figure Chaos on this one, 99.
Changing her clothes. Get busy.
Everything according to plan.
Right. Your move next. Princess Ingrid? Princess, I'm your special maid assigned by the hotel. Perhaps I can help you. You're entirely welcome, Princess Ingrid. It was my pleasure. Oh, and one more thing. If you can take some time away from official business, you know, to actually enjoy yourself, there is this wild and crazy place down by the university. Oh, it is fabulous. Just jump in a taxi and say the Fortune Cookie Club.
Switchboard, I'd like to be connected to another room here in the hotel. Could you ring suite 203, please?
Suite 203.
Phase 3 completed. Proceeding to Phase 4. Betsy reporting.
Betsy who?
Betsy Wong, you idiot! Ugh!
All right, you blondes, in here. Sit down.
There has to be some rational explanation. Are you finally going to explain?
We're not trying to cause any trouble, mister. We just want to know what's happening.
Sit down.
But we're going nuts. No TV, no radio, not even a record player.
Sit!
Someone give you a belt, mister? Maybe you'd like me to run out for some aspirin.
Please.
Say, what happened to those 3 dragon ladies?
They're busy. Now listen.
Couldn't we at least have a radio or something to pass the time? The one thing we all have in common, we like the same music.
I know! I know. All 4 of you were seen buying the exact same record at the store next to the hotel.
Well, everybody loves him. He's a thing now. Terrific.
If this has something to do with our buying that record album, you might as well go after every other girl in town, too. Maybe it's some kind of publicity stunt.
It's not a publicity stunt! But I do have a copy of the record, if you'd care to hear it.
If we'd care to hear it.
It's better than staring at these walls.
Okay, but here's the thing. I don't want to hear it.
Aww.
However, I have some earphones. I can plug it into a turntable, and then you can listen to it through the earphones.
Great!
All right, and you really want to hear this record?
Haven't we told you?
Okay, then just be quiet, and I'll get it hooked up.
It is some kind of publicity stunt.
Well, listen, we better play along with it if we want to get out of here soon.
Right. We better be very appreciative.
Nothing hard about that, right?
Hello? Anyone here?
Come in, the door's open.
Doors open?
No security at all.
Who is it?
An old friend.
I'll be out in a moment. I remember the briefing now. You knew the princess before.
Oh, we met 5 years ago when she was in town with her father.
And you saved his life.
One of my better days.
What's the princess like?
Well, the last time we met was 5 years ago. Back then, she was a sweet, freckle-faced 15-year-old kid.
She won't want to sit around. What do you plan to do with her?
Oh, gonna show her the sights, places of historical significance.
What if she isn't interested?
What sweet, freckle-faced kid wouldn't want to see the sights?
Max! How wonderful!
How are you, Ingrid? You haven't changed a bit.
She must have been some 15-year-old.
Oh, Princess, this is Agent 99. She and I have been assigned to escort you around Washington.
Oh, where did you want to take me?
Oh, we'll see all the greatest monuments and shrines.
Monuments? Shrines? Careful, 86.
Libraries, too.
No, absolutely not.
Not?
Max, I haven't been to Washington in 5 years. I haven't been anywhere in 5 years. I'd like to enjoy myself.
What do you want to do?
I was told about some place. I'd like to go to... There! That's the place!
The Fortune Cookie Club?
It sounds like fun. I've never heard of the place. Never heard of it? Look at this. Even this matchbook tells about it. And this leaflet. Do the latest dances, music till dawn.
A place for college kids, Princess. Here, have a cracker while we figure out an itinerary.
Who has more fun than college kids? Max, there's something in this cracker.
In it?
A bit of paper. Why would there be fortune cookies here? Listen, for the time of your life, come to...
Never mind, I can guess.
Right. Oh, Max, this is irresistible. We must go. There's something wrong, 86, or the Hotel Cramley owns a piece of the Fortune Cookie Club.
Right. I'll entice her into going someplace else.
Max, really? She seems pretty excited about the Fortune Cookie Club.
Leave this in the capable hands of Maxwell Smart. Princess, the Fortune Cookie Club is out. We're going to some real swinging places.
Such as?
Oh, we'll see the Washington Monument, the Smithsonian Institute. Wow!
I see. Agent 99, I'd appreciate if you get me my green coat. You'll find it in one of the closets. Yes, of course. Now, Max, describe the places we'll visit. I want to visualize them.
Oh, let me think of where to begin.
What's happening with these things on? I can't hear a thing.
No, keep them on. The record's about to begin. Is the bargain room 201 coming in loud and clear?
Everything is exactly on schedule. Better stand by the record player.
We'll start out at the Smithsonian. Picture old airplanes, antique automobiles, out-of-date typewriters, 18th century weapons. Are you seeing it, Princess?
Green.
I tell you, just the thought of these antiquated museum pieces and my heart starts jumping.
She's gone! 86, she's gone!
Impossible.
86, Princess Ingrid isn't here.
Maybe she just stepped out into the hallway.
Beautiful, beautiful.
She's not there.
Goth, Better stand by that record player.
Yes, Mr. Big.
You don't suppose Chaos...
She went of her own accord.
Well, what makes you say that?
There was no green coat. She slipped out to go to the Fortune Cookie Club.
Irresponsible, freckle-faced kid. Now we're gonna have to slip out and go to the Fortune Cookie Club. Yellow.
Maxwell Smart.
Speaking. I mean, who do you want?
Let's not play games, Mr. Smart. Would you like me to call you 86?
It's Chaos.
Pay attention! You can talk to 99 later.
What makes you think 99 is...
Cut the games and listen, Mr. Smart.
Sorry, friend, but I'm in a hurry.
You're not in a hurry.
Listen, I've dealt with Chaos agents before, and you can't intimidate me.
Smart! You are talking to Mr. Big.
Mr. Big? Wait a minute. You can't be Mr. Big. Mr. Big is in Hong Kong.
10 days ago.
This is Bad Trouble 86. We better make a break for the Fortune Cookie Club before.
Sorry, Big. I got no time now, but if you care to make an appointment for maybe next Tuesday...
You're thinking of running off, maybe going to the university or the Fortune Cookie Club.
As a matter of fact...
You and 99 will stay right where you are for 1 hour or else.
Never. Or else what?
We retaliate against innocent hostages.
Oh, I don't believe that for a second. You don't have any hostages. You're bluffing, Big.
Smart for blonde hostages.
Chaos has the blondes.
Oh, that's the breaks, 86. Our mission is to protect Princess Ingrid and guard the,
Sorry, Big, but it doesn't work.
Then listen while they're tortured.
You wouldn't torture them, Big.
Start the record. I want that music coming through my headphones with plenty of volume.
It's on, Mr. Big.
Again, Big, I don't believe you. Big! No, Big, what are you doing? No, stop! You might want some food, Big! Yes, really! Big, what are you doing?
I can make it worse, Smart!
Big, okay, Big, we give up, just stop it, you're going to the poor girls!
All right, Smart. You and 99 will stay right where you are.
For 1 hour.
For 1 hour. Then, we release the hostages. Right?
Right.
Did it work?
Of course it did, Garth. Now get these blondes out of here.
Blondes! Go! Go! Go!
As I was beginning to enjoy myself.
There was nothing else you could do, 86. Nothing.
Shame on Chaos. That's almost like cheating.
All right, if you sit in there quietly, I'll arrange for your release.
Inform the others.
Phase 5.
No. Phase 5.
If only there was some way to protect Princess Ingrid from those fiends, but Chaos has thought of everything.
Not everything, 99.
But we don't dare move.
They may have us pinned down, but they overlooked one essential detail.
What detail?
Help me out. For one thing, they made the mistake of challenging Maxwell Smart. And for another, the last thing they'll suspect, my counterstroke.
Testing. All departments, your attention, please. This is the chief speaking from Control Headquarters. We appear to have an emergency developing, and we need all agents to stay in close contact with headquarters. All agents are to report as soon as possible. All departments are to stay in close contact and be under standby emergency alert. Thank you. Our men are so overextended right now. I hate even asking for a standby emergency alert, but I don't understand his last communication, and there's so much at stake.
He's on his way in with 99 now. Was there anything special about his last communication?
Oh, yeah. I'm sitting here bleeding for information, and we finally unscrambled his last call, and these are the facts that he gives us. Chaos is planning a major operation. They're planning on kidnapping Princess Ingrid, but don't worry. Oh, and I quote, guess what, Chief? The Mets really did win a doubleheader. Unquote. How about that, Chief? What happened?
Well, the way I see it, they must have got some hitting.
Where is Princess Ingrid?
Looks to me like a chaos trap.
A chaos trap.
Mr. Big is directing the operation himself.
Well, if Mr. Big is directing it, then chaos is going all out.
They've decoyed Princess Ingrid to the Fortune Cookie Club.
And why didn't you two go after her?
We were pinned down, Chief, but it didn't matter. Mr. Big is good, but this time he's up against old 86.
How were you pinned down and what did you do?
I remembered something that Chaos didn't know.
What?
The Fortune Cookie Club is right next door to the university. They sure slipped up badly this time.
What did you do? Max.
They didn't realize I had another agent almost right on the spot.
Wait, the only other agent is 44. And he's guarding the Inferno. Max, you did something with 44. Tell me now, Max, where is 44?
I'm calling him right now, Chief.
Stand by the emergency alert button, but don't push it until I tell you.
Standing by emergency alert.
86 was under great pressure, Chief.
Oh, I feel it. I feel what's coming. This is your favorite agent, good old 44.
86 here?
Good old 86.
Hey, any sign of Princess Ingrid yet?
Oh, not yet, but...
He says not yet, Chief.
But I'm happy to stay here as long as you say it.
He's happy to stay there as long as I
that
Chief.
44. This is the chief.
Oh, good old... Oh, yes, Chief.
Who is guarding Professor Dante's laboratory right now?
Oh, well, I assume 86 might relieve naturally for somebody guarding the Inferno.
I am still investigating. Stand by for further instructions.
Yes,
Chief, I had to save Princess Ingrid. If you had heard the cries of those tortured girls.
What tortured girls?
The 4 kidnapped blondes.
I couldn't risk Princess Ingrid being tortured too.
Chief, this report just in. The 4 blondes have been released. Unharmed.
But I heard them.
They fooled you.
Chief, what possible reason would they have to do that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, they wanted you to take 44 away from his house.
Oh, 86!
Max, tell me now, where is 44 and who is guarding the Inferno?
Chief, these girls were giving such terrible cries, and if you had heard them, you would...
Who's guarding the Inferno, Max?
We are guarding the Inferno.
What was that?
Who spoke?
Where did that come from?
Chaos. This is Mr. Big speaking.
They planted a two-way bug.
Oh, that's right.
What about the Inferno?
We have gallant of Mr. Smart to leave her unescorted. And imagine our surprise finding a perfect scale model with the most powerful weapon in the world completely unguarded.
What do you want? What are your terms?
You'll hear our terms later. Meanwhile, our thanks to Maxwell Smart.
What you doing? Looking for the fountain pen with the suicide pellet?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Go right ahead.
I can't.
Why not? You lose your nerve?
No, I've lost the fountain pen.